Welcome to episode 20 of Shot of Wisco. Kyle, we have a lot to talk about. It is, like I said, episode 20. This is a big accomplishment for us.
Been here for a while.
So we've been vibing for quite some time now. We
20
finally
weeks.
What?
20 weeks.
And change because we missed some weeks. But we have a bunch on the docket for today. We have, like we told you guys, we are going to be doing news with a little flair, a little twist, if you will. So we are going to be taking shot for every news segment we got. We're going to be trying to do 3 for 3, but we're just going to chat. I think you guys really enjoy hearing how stupid we are when we talk to each other. So we're going to kind of keep vibing with that. Like I said, if you guys like our TikTok and our shorts, you have to check out our TikTok page, Shot of Wisco Podcast, and YouTube, Shot of Wisco. We're going to get right into it, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Kyle, no, wait. For one, Kyle, let's look. Everyone take a look at Kyle for a quick second. If you are watching this on YouTube, look at this man's nice raincoat this guy's got on. This is part of the new Wisconsin Clothing Company spring line. Dang. Oh, dang. Tell us about it. What's the quality?
Love it. It's a shitty day outside.
Okay.
It's a shitty day on Friday. I wore this bad boy.
Yeah.
No, not wet. Dry.
Damn right you're not
waterproof.
wet. Yeah, damn right you're not wet.
I also bought this fancy hat, too. This is
fancy. Yeah, you bought it drunk. We had a big weekend, guys. We did a Keeler Mall fundraiser for a family in need in the area. So me and Kyle got just slackled. I mean, BO as in browned out, did it all. At the Keeler Mall. It was fun. It was a good time. Raised a lot of money. But we're going to get right on into it. Kyle, hit us off.
Let's rock and roll.
And we are back. Okay. First and foremost, I'm going to set the stage. So when me and Kyle do when we do the show, so we do the intro, the news, and that is our show. Usually we have an interview. We do not have an interview today, and that's most likely because I'm not organized at all when it comes to this. But we wanted to do what did we do? The schedule 10 seconds before we started the podcast.
We talked about it.
And we said, okay, we're going to do the brewing up. We're going to try this beer, and then we're going to get into the show.
I didn't realize it till you were halfway through the intro and we were talking about questions. And I was like, shit.
Okay. So we said, okay, we're going to do the beer because the beer isn't a part of the podcast. That is just for TikTok. And then we were going to do our news, call it a day. And then we were going to hop into our TikTok segments that we do weekly. And then I don't know why I just started with the intro and we did not follow any type of fucking order that we wanted to.
Yeah, that's whatever. I mean,
yeah, you know what? If you came here for organization, if you came here to really feel like you're with some Harvard law grads, you're in the wrong place. The wrong place.
Opposite side of the spectrum.
Yeah, we. I barely graduated from University of Wisconsin-Platteville. Kyle went to a 2-year school and spent 5 years there. So
3, and I barely passed. So.
What do we got here? Okay, so we are going to hop right into news segments brought to you a different way than what you see on the news channels. We are going to be doing shot for shot, news for news. Kyle, do you want to go first?
No, you go first this week.
Oh, it says you.
See the number on the side?
Oh, when 6. Was that added? Okay. All right. Cheers, guys. Welcome to Wisconsin, Shot of Wisco Pod, shot for shot, news for news. Let's hop into it. Tyler Wall is returning for his 5th year. He actually just came out with this like within the last couple hours. He came out on Twitter and said, one last ride. So it looks like the Badgers will be bringing everybody back other than Johnny Davis, who entered the transfer portal. Lot of mixed Badger fans on this. Some people thought that it was time for him to
move on.
I don't. I think he's a great leader. I think he was never fully back after that ankle injury. So Tyler Wall back for a 5th year. I mean, why wouldn't you stay in college 5th year? I mean, obviously you're not staying in college, but
it's surprising. Normally they want to take off, but
he's making money. NIL. Yeah. Why not stay?
That is true.
Yeah, what else are you going to go do? What else are you going to go do? Be a car dealer? Shit, where you going to go work at a bank?
You think he tries to go into the
NBA?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. He could have a chance to go overseas, but no.
Yeah,
not a
that's
chance.
serious. What do they make? Not a lot.
Depends. Probably like 150 to 200,000, maybe at most. I don't know. All right, up to you. What do you got? What do you got for us, Kyle? Why aren't you in the NBA?
Just never tried.
Okay, so you're off that basis. You're telling me if you would have tried, you'd be in the NBA.
Could be. Yeah.
Yep. How tall are you? 6 foot.
Close. Yeah.
When you're in your boots, 6 foot.
Yeah.
6 foot in your boots. Yeah, that's definitely a good height for the NBA for sure.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I mean,
It don't matter where I'm shooting.
you'd
fucking way out.
You'd just be like a foot shorter than everyone else on the court.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter. I'm hitting them from half.
But you got the athleticism. You have the athleticism for sure to hold up.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I may have packed on some LBs, but
oh no, you
throw me in there.
They
5 years ago,
they say the podcast camera
running.
adds 65 pounds
at least.
at least.
Mm.
They actually said for Canon cameras 75.
There we go.
Yep, there we go.
That's right.
All right, Kyle, hit me up. What we got?
Windsor, Wisconsin, man.
What are you doing? Take the shot. God, Brendan, does he ever listen? No, he doesn't. He just doesn't listen. All right, what we got?
Windsor, Wisconsin man enters plea deal after threatening Wisconsin governor and other officials. He apparently had called, I don't know what line, left their voicemails and Facebook messages. He's looking to up to 5 years in jail.
For what? What did he do?
He just threatened him, saying
on Facebook?
Yeah, message someone on Facebook,
Like
a government official or their group or something.
Back me up here. Back me up. Whenever you hear of the town Windsor, Wisconsin, what do you think of?
The alcohol.
And then what's that make you think of?
Our friend up north,
Dan Foley.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say his name.
Dano the Mano.
Dano the Mano. Dan Foley lived down in Van down by the river. Whenever I hear Windsor, that's all I think of is the alcohol because he drinks so much.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't be leaving voicemails for so he left for Evers.
Yeah, he called.
Oh boy,
he called officials, and it said governor. So
you wonder if he didn't leave. I'm guessing it's the voicemails that did him in. You can't be calling and leaving voicemails.
Well, yeah, that's pretty direct because it's your voice.
You could probably Facebook. Like you could post on Facebook whatever you want.
I got hacked. And then it's not you.
No, I'm thinking like on Facebook, you'd be like, "I hate you, Evers."
No, but it said like direct Facebook messages and then voicemails. So it's like, do you just Google what's the fucking governor's number?
Here's the thing.
And then call him?
Pretty easy to track you down if your Facebook direct messages him because I don't know if this guy knew it, but you could find out whatever the hell you want about anybody on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Mm-hmm. I always love like the certain people that like change their name. Like, my business or my boss
like
is never. Yeah. Like they change their name. It's like, oh, my boss will never figure out. It's like, yeah, they will. Yep, they'll find
It's
you.
not hard.
Yeah,
it's not hard.
No,
it's like yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Sure
I gotta follow this. I gotta follow this. Goddamn.
Do your shot.
I'm gonna do my shot. All right. Cheers, guys. Huge news. This is probably the biggest news of the day of the week. Aaron Rodgers still in the Packers. What's going to happen here?
It's come to the point now where you're seeing all the TikToks of him like an old man. It's like whenever Aaron Rodgers gets traded. I don't know.
Here's my deal. We have a very fucking cool Jordan Love shirt that we were like,
you're waiting.
we threw it in the fucking pocket. We threw it. It's in the front pocket. It's in the holster, if you will. And she's like, we should just release it now. Our creative director, she's like, let's just release it. Let's just release it. I'm like, no, you got to release it the day it happens.
Yeah.
It might never happen. This shirt might never come out.
So what's the worst that happens?
Okay. Well, let's not think of it that way. For one, the worst that happens, he stays on the team. Actually, no, worst that happens, he retires. Actually, it's still not the worst because then
worst
he's
that happens
retired.
Is he stays on the team, and then we have to figure out what we're going to do. Then Love leaves, and he leaves us next year.
Worst thing that happens is he is walking in to tell. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. He's walking in to tell front office he's retiring. He trips over his own shoelace, falls right into Jordan Love, breaks Jordan Love's leg. That's probably worst case scenario.
But then Love still stays on our team.
But he has a broken leg.
Yeah, but then he's got a year.
Yep. And then we bring I was gonna say Brett Favre, but Brett Favre's not a very liked person right now.
Yeah.
Then Aaron Rodgers plays. He has to. He broke his leg. But still, no, that's worst case scenario. I'm just thinking devil's advocate here, Kyle, for you. But Aaron Rodgers still on the team. It went from the Packers wanting the 13 overall pick in the draft. Now apparently they want like a second and a fourth. Apparently we're just going to eventually just give him up for some chump change. We might give him up for a bag of balls. I'm not sure.
Said something like there's like a 4th round pick, and it's like, what?
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, okay, here's the freaking deal. The Packers have the leverage. Everyone's like, oh no, the Packers don't because the Jets know Aaron wants to play for him. Okay, you guys have sucked forever. The ball's in your court, big boy.
It's like
Woody Johnson, make your call, huh?
This might be off topic, but what do you think with Lamar? What's going on with that?
It's really not off topic, just because it's in the NFL still.
Yeah.
I feel like
I got something. Let's keep going.
I feel like the Ravens are making a point because he's not hiring he's not hiring an agent. He's doing it himself, and he wants all guaranteed money. So all the owners talk, so they could boycott a player if they want. Like they can make it very apparent that they're trying to make it a point that no one should get guaranteed money because of the sport they play.
I thought he had an agent.
No, it's him, his
shit.
mom. He's referring people to his mom, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
So
you gotta think agents make like 8%.
Yeah, that's
$200 million deal.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. All I gotta do is make you sign the papers.
I feel like there's more that goes into it than that.
Oh.
But
Done deal.
making phone calls.
Okay.
So this turns me to what I was going to say, but this isn't fun anymore because you just told me that. But you ever see like the worst NFL quarterbacks in football?
Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
So it's like a piece of each like bad.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like like Ben Roethlisberger's legs, Aaron Rodgers' attitude, and then the bottom it had
Peyton Manning's forehead.
Yeah. And the bottom it said
Lamar's
agent.
The last one I saw, and this is really, really mean, really stupid, but the hand was holding a football or holding a volleyball, and it said Brett Favre's daughter's volleyball court that he built for her with all the state's money.
Oh,
I'm like, these guys are getting fucking detailed now.
Yeah, they are.
But Brett's in doo-doo. Okay. Kyle, keep us rolling here. What do we got?
All right, I'm going to read you off what I wrote down here after I did
I'm going to read you off what I wrote down here. All right, what do we got?
Right now, there's up to 12 naders spotted.
Tornadoes for everybody.
The touchdown last Friday in Wisconsin.
Yep.
Meanwhile, me and Kai's were at a fish fry, sucking down bush lattes.
The
list.
We were okay. No, I'm setting the stage here. So there was 12 tornadoes happening all around us, and we were in probably the worst shed you could ever possibly be in.
The shed survived a fire.
Didn't survive a fire. Had to get rebuilt.
Yeah,
fully rebuilt after the fire.
The walls were there,
and we had Kyle's one side of his family is, absolutely monstrous. Some people have said that you throw all of them into one town, they would fully they'd be a corporate town just working on. Yeah. That's how big they are. And they were all there. I was told it was just going to be a nice little family night with the pickles. And
you got bamboozled.
I got bamboozled.
Yeah.
But we had a fish fry. It was raining cats and dogs. The wind was crazy. And we were just sucking down bush lights. Having a great time.
And there were some close ones, Rui, Belmont.
But I honestly, that's a thing, though. That's such a Midwest thing, though, is when there's tornadoes, let's go sit on the deck and drink beers and watch. When the one happened in Platteville a couple years ago, when it ran right through Platteville, I was sitting on a deck about 100 yards away from where that tornado was. You could see it. And we were just plowed, drinking beers. I was in college. It's like, wow.
And you see it at the
that
fish
thing
fry.
That thing comes 50 yards closer.
Dad,
I'm doodled up. I'm all the way to New Glarus.
So you seen it on Friday. Every dad there, or every man
all huddled up,
was looking out the window, holding the garage door shut because it was going up. And everyone was looking out the window at this. You're not supposed to stand next to windows, but there we are.
Yeah,
there we are. You're just watching the trees look like they're about to fall over.
All these dads were like, hey, tornado, stop right there. There's family and kids over here. You go the other direction. What are you gonna do?
Ain't gonna make it past Mississippi. They always say.
Oh, they always say it's never gonna make it past Mississippi. A lot of times it doesn't, but apparently 12 tornadoes. That's like the shit from what's that movie?
Twister.
No, that movie. Day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow.
Yeah, where there's like a flood in New York City. There's tornadoes everywhere, hurricanes. I mean,
Ice Age shit happens. Yeah,
not a bad movie.
It's been a long time since.
Not a bad movie.
Long
Twister is a shit movie.
Twister. The OG Twister.
Yeah.
Really?
I never liked it. It actually scared me. It made me kind of afraid of tornadoes.
I fucking hated it. I hate storms.
And then in grade school, they'd be like, oh, let's go sit downstairs. And you'd be like,
you hear like the fucking, the noon whistle, not the noon whistle, tornado whistle going off.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't get the fuck out of here.
All right. What else you got? Any more NATOs? Anything else on the weather front?
No, I mean, we got really shitty weather coming. They said weather's
hail
really
tonight.
Bad tonight.
Yeah, hail tonight.
I seen a picture of.
It's supposed to be 60 degrees on Friday.
Stick with me here, Davenport, Iowa. The down there, they had hail today that was like the size of a fucking grapefruit. What's that doing to your car?
Go ahead, give me a grapefruit size with your fingers. Oh, I didn't mean hold it. Show me. Okay. No way that was that big.
Yeah, I seen it on Facebook.
Yeah, no, someone just grabbed a snowball.
Someone Googled big size hail.
Yeah. Snow's as big as an egg. Yeah, apparently you're supposed to get hail tonight. This is just like the perfect Midwestern storm. Like we're going to have hail.
You know what they say.
We're going to have hail. It snowed. Now it's like by Friday, it's supposed to be 60. 60 degrees.
You know what they say? April showers
bring May flowers.
There you go.
Yep.
So we get to April, I'm like, fuck, it's going to rain the whole month.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite smelling flower?
I can't tell you this.
Because it's in your smell list.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a top 5 after this, guys. That the top 5 is top 5 smells. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll give up my top flower. I'll do it. Okay. You want to say it on the count of 3?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Lavender. Deal. That's it. Good. You see any purple flower?
We used to have one. Well, we have one at my mom and dad's.
Oh, yes.
We used to have one in Cuba City.
Yeah, keep going.
We used to have one in Cuba City, and it would. Well, and they're only around for a little bit.
And so they smell amazing for just a little bit.
You can smell them and you're like,
oh, yes.
Someone's got them. Got them.
Yes. Only thing better than that is getting stung by a bee looking at them. You know what I mean?
Has that happened?
No, it has not. Okay, on to the next thing. My third and final one. Here we go.
Shot.
This isn't a news segment. This is something that I am sick and tired of. I'm looking right at the camera because we're going to put this on TikTok. How the hell do these people get my fucking cell phone number? I get it. We have to vote, Kyle. I am done. I'm done. You know what? No, let me read one. I got 1,000 of them.
1 second while you look at this. So I delete it, then I report to junk, and then I get another one within 10 minutes. It's like, do they get a notification that I'm fucking throwing it in the trash and telling the text people that I fucking reported them? Because I don't understand why. I got like 35 of them today. And I was like,
do you have one on you? Because
shit. No, I do. I report all mine.
Is there any way I could look at those?
I don't
so recently deleted. Here we go. Recover. I'm just gonna recover a couple of these because I know what they are. All right, here we go. So this is what I'm either getting. I'm getting
free advertisement.
Here we go. This is what I'm getting to my goddamn cell phone. Probation instead of jail. Hi, this is Noel from American Majority Action. Judge Janet Politetowicz. That name shouldn't even be legal. Soft on crime sentencing leaves victims without justice. She has shown a pattern of choosing probation over jail time for violent offenders. Can we count on you to help restore law and order by voting tomorrow for Justice Danielle Kelly for Supreme Court tomorrow? They said tomorrow twice in that sentence. Reply stop, top up. Yeah, I fucking deleted it. And then they sent me this bullshit. Look at this.
Please tell me it's American flag.
Get this out of here. I am fine with voting. I love everyone exercising their right to vote.
If you're going to bitch about who
Love it. Don't text me this bullshit. No one reads that. And like, I don't read that. Like, hey.
I got to vote for them.
Holy shit. I have to vote for Daniel Kelly tomorrow.
Yeah.
I throw it right in my goddamn junk.
I think
And I'm done with it, Kyle.
this is like in our state.
Email me. I can put that shit in junk.
This is
I already
like
get
for our
enough
state.
junk emails.
We get this worse, which makes sense in your state than you do whenever it's a presidential election, which is weird to me because you'd think it'd be the opposite. But it's been a whole month. I can't fucking do it anymore.
But like, how did they get my cell phone number? That's my question.
There's a way that if you put your phone number into certain things, that they can pull it from there. So
from like what?
So like they probably can get your phone number from your house registry list. So like if you register your at my house, wherever in whatever town.
Do you ever think there's way too much? There's definitely way too much money in manpower spent on these bullshit ads. It's like, how about we just put you two in a room, we simulcast it. No, you were thinking I was gonna say fight it out to the end.
That's what I was gonna say.
No,
give them boxing gloves.
Give them boxing gloves. I almost respect that though. But you put them in a room. Wow. You have one person ask them questions. One person, no one else in the room, and we just hear what they have to say. You can't interrupt. You can't. Well, this is what we're going to do. No interrupting. No fighting. You're just gonna say what you want, and I'm gonna make a justified answer of who I'm gonna vote for off that. Don't be tweeting or don't be. I mean, there's people DMing me. I mean, leave me alone. All right. Mm-hmm. The more you do that, the more I don't even want to vote.
That's true.
So that's mine. Stop with the voting text. I can deal with almost about everything else, but the moment you text my phone and I think it's someone else, here's the thing. You gotta think there's people in Wisconsin, Kyle, that don't get texts every day. There's definitely some lone birds out there that are like, when they get one text a day, they're like happy. Like they're happy about it. They're like, oh, yeah, ooh, someone texts me. And then that shit pops up. I couldn't imagine what it does to them.
That's true. That's like, okay, that's like this.
You know what?
Listen.
Just off that alone, I would not vote for that fucking person.
Listen to me. So that's like whenever you don't get a fucking Snapchat. If you don't Snapchat a lot of people, you get the fucking team Snapchat. Oh. You're like, who the fuck is this? Click on it. Team Snapchat.
We're gonna get one this fucking weekend. Yes, Easter. And you're gonna open up and be like, someone's snapping me. And it's gonna be bumpy, these little animation bunnies jumping around. It's like, Happy Easter from the Snapchat team. It's like, fuck off. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Jesus Christ.
It's like, fuck off.
Do you like abortion? If you do, you're not going to vote for this person. It's like, you know what? The reason you're texting me this, and I gotta like open my phone, think it's someone important messaging me. Like it could be my wife telling me that my kid's sick.
That's true.
And then I open it and it's that bullshit.
Yeah, and it's a notification. It's like
ding, ding, ding. Oh. All right, that's mine. So basically what I just did there, guys, was I took a news segment and I basically just made it where I could just rant about voting, getting texts from people. It's like, okay, I get it.
Advertisement.
I get it. But like, our nation's in like a gajillion dollars in debt. Let's take off all ad money for this and let's just have one like time where they talk.
One big old pot.
Yep. Yep. And you can do TikToks. You can do all that stuff. That could be ads. Mm-hmm. But like, you don't need to be spending $50 million on ads.
That's true.
I am Corey Kaiser and I support this message. Is that what they say?
I approve this message.
I approve this message. Shit. All right. Kyle, what's your last one?
Okay. Brewers.
Nope. I'm not going to keep telling you to take shot first.
Oh, shit.
Shot first, news second. Shot first, news second.
Shot.
Yep, here we go. Yep. Yipper. Finish it. Yep. See these, Brendan? These are clean breaks. Clean breaks. Nothing in them. All right. Well, you about duped me there.
Okay. Brewers opener scheduled a flyover, but the roof was closed in Miller Park.
First comment I saw on that, though, I'm going to say, was someone that said that they were in the stadium, they heard and felt the flyover, and it was still cool.
Shit. Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
But still, I'd be like, oh, damn. It was
50 degrees and rainy. Yeah, you got to close the roof.
Nah.
You got to be like, or you could be like the Minnesota Twins and just not have anyone in it. Like they can't, yeah.
Like you're saying not have a roof. They have a roof, don't they? I don't know.
I don't think they play at the new stadium. Yeah, who cares? I also saw, okay, segue. It's going to take in the next, I don't remember, 20 years, the Vikings $280 million to maintenance and upkeep their new stadium. Wow. All right. No, but we're going to talk about the Brewers.
How much?
First and foremost, we're going to talk about the Brewers right now. Last week, me and Kyle predicted the Brewers schedule. And you said 162, and I said 99 and 63.
I said
162.
Oh yeah, 160.
Yep. And I said 99 and 63. I'm just going to let you know, right, Kyle? You hearing me?
Listening.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Clarity? You hear
Yep.
me perfectly clear? The Brewers are good. The Brewers are good at baseball. They're fun to watch. They are fun to watch.
Yeah,
First and foremost, Brewers have always been a team that rely on the home run, the big dinger. Don't get me wrong. I love dingers. I love dingers. Play Kent Murphy. Dinger. Play that for me right now. No. We're a different team this year. We're a small ball team. We got rookies everywhere. Bryce Terang, Weimer, Garrett. We got Garrett Mitchell. We have young athletes all over this team. We're going to play small ball. We're going to you know what we're going to do? Sure. Is a dinger fun? Is a dinger cool? Is home runs cool, Kyle?
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
But you know what else is cool?
Winning games.
Hitting one in the gap.
Oh, yeah.
Hitting one
In the park, home runs.
Here, I got something for you. Hitting something down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See that first baseman miss it and watch it go to that corner.
Bunting
You don't know where the
steal
ball
base.
is. You don't know where the ball is. It's over there. You got Weimer. Weimer's doing this. Weimer's a fucking stud. He's running. He's to third base before you blink. This Brewers team's gonna be good. I'm telling you. I knew it and I predicted it. This team would be fun, electric to watch. We have a great pitching staff. I know we're 4 games in, and I know I'm overreacting, but I absolutely love watching this team. We got to go to a game soon.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
All right.
I agree.
What else you got?
They absolutely piss slap the Mets.
The Mets.
And the best part about it is, Frank.
Frank from Barstool. Yeah.
I waited for the reaction.
Well,
when he
no,
got to
here's the
office.
thing. Here's the thing. So the first times I saw, and anyone that listening, there's a guy from Barstool. It's called Frank the Tank. He's a huge Mets fan, but he basically just doesn't like he's going to always be negative towards the Mets, which makes sense because the Mets have been really bad or they've always let him down. But he will never allow it. He's never positive.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives you a little bit of, I'd say a little more on top, a little cherry on top of the pie when the Brewers beat them 10-0.
Yeah. I seen that. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, me and Dakota were actually going to go up to the game, and our videographer, and we were going to film interviewing people and giving predictions. But I saw it was supposed to rain up there, so I kind of backed out.
There's nothing better than they got the roof open.
Yeah,
It's
and that's what I'm thinking.
outside, it's not.
I'm thinking in the next
scorcher.
3 weeks we need to go to a game, a Friday or Saturday game, a Friday at 5 game. We all leave, get off work at 2. Scoot up there. I could be handing out It's Still Miller t-shirts, slugging beers.
Yeah, we get kicked out.
Really?
No,
Really?
I wasn't saying that because because you got the It's Still Miller thing. So you just get
No.
upper management and front office going down.
Guys, what he's doing?
I gotta go.
What he's doing? We got kicked out of
I
Miller
wasn't
Park.
saying that.
It was a Cubs Brewer game. Circa. Actually, it was one of the opening games because March Madness was still going on. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was.
No.
Yes, it was. Because we were watching Tennessee.
Yes.
It was one of the.
No. This was later in the season.
It was one of the first games.
We went a couple years before that, and it was fucking freezing out. Do you remember that?
Yeah. But anywho, whatever. So we went to this game, and we, of course, were wasted.
No.
Kyle was drunk, and he was talking to my first cousin and your third cousin, and those two were getting videotaped by a person behind us. They didn't notice because they were wasted, so I noticed, and I grabbed the phone out of the guy's hand, and my drunk ass chucked it across the field. You guys don't think this is true? We were sitting in right field bleachers. I chucked it. It crossed the third baseline and ended up in the bleachers over there. So next thing you know, they're like, "Oh, well, you can't be doing that." I said, "Well, you're taking a video of our friends. I told you to stop 10 times. You never stopped. So I grabbed your phone and chucked her. Sorry, buddy. And next thing you know, my brother-in-law was Rocky Balboa. And it was actually kind of funny because the Brewers, we started as Brewers fans, and he's a Cubs fan. And he's the one who like was getting kicked out. And everyone there was like, fucking Cubs fans, these guys don't know how to act. And it was fully our fault. And the guy that actually was videotaping, he was a Tigers fan. I remember it to this day. But anyway, that's what he was talking about. Because I have, at one point in my young, very adolescent life, got kicked out of Miller Park.
Yep.
But it is what it is. So Brewers look great. I love the team. That's all we got.
Mm-hmm.
What else we want to talk about, Kyle? You want to run the roll here?
So I was just going to chit-chat about, we did the fish fry Friday. Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome turnout. Had a
Awesome turnout. My parents snowbird in Florida, so they brought up shrimp and scallops and squid.
Yep.
Whew, was that good?
Mm-hmm.
It was very good. We had bluegill. We had
crappie.
And they had a nice Cajun seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
It was very good. Very good. I absolutely had a blast.
We did that. Then we watched the girls' game.
Yep, Iowa. We're a Wisconsin podcast here, but we will talk about Iowa. Caitlin Clark's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks they lost to LSU. Everyone's getting on it. Like, they're all saying, like, oh, that LSU girl kind of sucked. She did kind of suck because she fought, like, after that game, like, Caitlin Clark was walking off, and she made it, like, apparent to go, like, have her see it.
Yeah, but it's a game.
But you won the championship. That's all I'm going to say. Like,
Yeah,
if I won a championship, I would not give a shit what Caitlin Clark is doing anymore. I'm gonna go get that hard way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So, anyways, Caitlin Clark's the only reason people were watching that game, anyway. So that LSU girl can love whatever she wants. The only reason that game was watched was because
that girl was probably the best
Caitlin Clark's
athlete in basketball
in girls basketball for sure. And then on top of that, the LSU's coach looked like a disco ball in her fucking dress.
That's true.
Yeah,
she was also saying stuff like the coach was saying like she was the best girl that she's ever seen.
Oh yeah,
Caitlin
well she
Clark.
is.
And it's
She
like,
for sure is.
Well, I mean, call a spade here.
Okay.
But,
Yep. What else we got here?
Then we went next day. Woke up. I was fucking hungover. Mr. No Hangover himself over here was not, and we boozled our way into being in the mall. And then we had another fish fry and meat paddles. I didn't win shit.
So I'm gonna set a little bit of the stage here. So Saturday we had at the Keeler Mall meat raffle or meat paddles. We had a gun raffle and a 50-50 raffle, and it all went to a family in this area in need. They actually showed up, which was great. Mm-hmm. But we also had a game feed outside. I didn't eat any of it.
I ate a lot.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's
really
why
good.
I was wasted because I didn't eat.
It was really good.
But and then apparently, and I don't know what Zach was doing, but we had chili at like 10 o'clock at night. He had chili on the roaster
all day.
Oh,
it was my dad. My dad ate like 3 bowls of it.
Oh, I thought that he put out the chili late.
No,
that's just how much I knew.
There. It was there.
So anyway, we ended up raising like $6,500 for her. It was awesome.
Sweet.
Sweet. Yeah, it was great. Everyone drank. We went through like 30 packs of Busch Light.
I would assume so. Those buckets are flying.
There was times that people weren't even getting the buckets of beer anymore. They were just getting it in the 30 racks. So it was a great turnout. I went home at midnight. I was shackled. What's another word I could use? Oh, I
don't think I went home right.
Bamboozled. No, you didn't. You stayed. I was schmacked. I don't like that.
Okay.
Makes me feel like I just got slapped. Schmacked.
So,
yeah, what we got?
Recent buys. We already talked about this. This fucking vest.
Recent buys at the store.
This jacket.
Yep, Kyle came to the store because we have a store right next to Keeler Mall, and he bought a windbreaker and a Wisco hat. Did you buy anything else?
I bought the hat Saturday. I bought this last week.
Oh yeah.
Then I bought the blue shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And the blue shirt's nice.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of my favorite buys.
Yep.
I love the hat.
Yep. All in all,
yep.
5 stars.
Yep.
Wisconsin Clothing Company.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it. What else we got?
Masters this weekend.
Yep.
Not a big golf guy. I will watch a little bit of it. Not a lot.
Yep. I am rooting for Tiger, of course. Always number one. Rory. Ricky Fowler's kind of back. I would say John Rahm. He was sick for a little bit, but he's still one of the best players in the world. Those are the people I'm rooting for.
Really?
Yeah. I'm rooting for a fight in the stands.
It's seeing a lot of TikToks about people like me walking into work this week. The guys got their AirPods on, and it's the Masters. Like, welcome to the Masters.
Oh yeah,
it is.
I will be watching it. I'll watch the whole thing. Thursday.
Starts Thursday, ends on
Thursday,
Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yep. And Wednesday they have the par 3. They have the par 3, I believe, with like their kids.
Does Tiger wear red all the time on Sundays or just
every Sunday?
Every Sunday.
He just has to make sure he makes the cut. All right. Basketball finals. I see UConn kicked ass. LSU
I didn't watch
won.
any of it, surprisingly.
Yeah, well, they won by like a bajillion. It was close for a little bit in the second half, but yeah, they won by a lot. Okay. Kyle, what do we got for your Seggy?
So after we put on this shit show of a drinking fest on Saturday, I was dying.
Like Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad. I got like 4 hours of sleep.
Sure.
Ordered way too much food.
From where?
The new golf course in Cuba.
So how, like, you ordered it Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Went and picked it up.
Yep.
And then I got, what did I have for dinner? I can't remember. But yeah, ordered way too much food. Oh, I ordered from a bar in town. And yeah, I was dying. And then, like, what's your hangover?
First and foremost, what I have to say here quick is does your mouth rest on the mic?
Sometimes.
Do you see that,
Right
Brandon?
on the soul patch to let it sit.
You could back up a little.
Ta-ta-ta.
You don't, because when you talk up here, you can hear I can hear you breathing.
Okay, is this good?
Yeah, it's good.
See, I don't like it. I like it like this.
I don't like that.
Okay.
He's gonna end up doing it again. All right. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't hungover Sunday.
No, but if you wake up, put like just a bender in,
sure.
and then you get up the next day.
Mm-hmm.
What's the play?
Okay, here it is. Well, things are.
I should
also things are completely different now that I have a kid.
Yeah,
but first thing I do,
if there's football on, I mean, you watch football.
Yeah, but I mean, no matter what I'm watching, TV's on. So what I did Sunday, so I went home. I didn't go to bed till like 1:30 because I stayed up making mac and cheese with large shell macaroni. So I went to bed at 1:30. I was up at 5:30, feeding Witten. Tia had to leave, and then I fell back to sleep. Tia had a dance competition she was at all day.
Oh boy!
So I watched Witten from 8 o'clock till 7:30. No nap.
I took like 4 naps on Sunday.
Yeah. So that's how our lives are different right now. Is you're dating, but like you're still living that no responsibility life on Sundays. I was watching and hanging with Witten all day, which was fine. I just was extremely exhausted by the time Sunday night came around. We went right to bed right when she got home. So, all right. What else we got? Oh, well, my routine. Okay, here's the normal routine. Usually, if Tia's like home all day, I will wake up at like 9.
Respectable.
That's the latest. If I wake up after that, something's wrong with me. I'll wake up. I'll go put a quick cup of coffee on. Always. Got to have a quick cup of Joe.
Really?
Yep. We'll start drinking that. I usually kind of walk around the house, look out the windows, see what the hell's going on.
Interesting.
Yep, every Sunday. And then I would say the next thing I do is go annoy Tia until she gets out of bed.
Really?
Like I don't. If I'm not going to sleep, yeah,
I'm right. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, she's gonna wake up with me.
Yeah.
I usually feed Witten, and then about 10, 11 o'clock, I could almost eat a whale. So by that point, I'm either grubhubbing, like Taco Bell or Arby's, or what I've been doing lately is making large shell mac and cheese, or making a quesadilla because I have Chick-fil-A sauce. Put a little bit of that on it. Bingo. Dinner time, Little Tokyo. I'll drive all the way to Galena for Little Tokyo.
So I'll get out.
Yep.
Let the dogs out. Whatever. Then I come back in.
That's a tough life.
Make Maggie get up.
Yep.
Come out to the couch. We argue over what movie we're going to watch.
Then I come out to the couch. Then I get out of the couch about 8 o'clock at night. And then I go to back to bed.
And that's pretty much it.
You get up for food.
Go get food. Kind of clean up a little bit in the house.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I did.
What'd you do? What'd you clean?
Well, my house is a fucking disaster.
Tell me what you cleaned.
I took all like the to-go boxes outside, and
Oh,
I gotta
oh.
take my trash out on Sundays.
Oh shoot,
that.
that's like 20 seconds.
And then come back in, you know,
Uh-huh.
clean everything else up, refill my
What
water.
else? No, what else you clean?
Whatever's out in the kitchen. You know, normally I have a pizza laying out and maybe some mac and cheese bowls. We got to clean up, put them in the dishwasher. Do that. Maybe start a little laundry. We'll see.
You'll throw it. I love that. That is like always the play that everyone does. Like, yeah, I did laundry. It's like, no, you just threw your fucking clothes in the wash and then walked away. Like that's not doing laundry.
What is it called? Washing your clothes?
No, but you're like, oh yeah, I did laundry today. It's like, no, you did the easiest part. Call me when you fucking dry it and you fold it.
I folded.
That's the work.
I fucking folded and did. Me and Maggie did like fucking 13 loads of laundry yesterday because we hadn't done it in a long time.
Oh boy,
it was fucking stacked up higher than my bed.
Really?
It's never been that bad.
Really?
Normally, it like gets to the ledge of the thing and you dump it out. You know,
Yikes!
it was the worst.
Yikes!
The fucking worst.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's all I got.
Last thing.
What do we got?
Last thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I seen yesterday. This might have been a fake. New Hangover movie
No way.
coming out. Yep.
No. Yep.
It said.
Yep. And Grand Theft Auto's been coming out for about 9
It says
years. now.
Hangover 4. The Wolfpack never dies. And then also the Mario.
Kyle,
movie's coming out.
any person with a graphic design degree could fucking bamboozle any of us.
Yeah, I don't care. I have hope.
The last one was okay. Nothing beat the first one.
The last one and the second one were bad. The third one I didn't like very much. The one that they have to help. That.
What'd you say? The last one and the what?
The second one were good.
Yeah.
The
And the
third
first
one-
was amazing.
The third one wasn't. I don't think was very good.
It's too much.
Yeah.
They're not
Mario movie's coming out though.
Like, oh, that's the one with what's his
Brad.
name? Yeah, but he's not. He doesn't.
Not Brad Pitt. Chris
Mario.
Pratt.
He don't talk like that.
What?
No, haven't seen that yet. Have you seen that,
I haven't
Brennan?
watched it yet.
No, like when he talks normal, like himself.
Oh,
It's not like Mario, oh, like that.
Italian.
Nope, that's not Italian. All right,
Yeah, no, they're Italian.
I know they're Italian.
Oh,
I'm saying like what I was saying is not Italian. You got anything else? Are we good to go? Kyle, we're 43 minutes in.
I'll tell you what. There's
Okay.
one more movie coming out.
Okay.
Hunger Games movie, and I fucking hated the last one. Me and you watched it together. Remember that?
Yeah, I didn't like it either. But my wife loves Hunger Games, so I'm not going to bash it.
The first one was great.
Mm-hmm.
Second, third.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Kyle, I'm cutting you off.
That's
We're
all
heading.
I got.
We're heading into our TikToks. I appreciate everyone that has been listening along. Spotify, Apple, iTunes, podcast, our YouTube. We play the full video where you can watch us. And if you guys follow us on TikTok or follow us on YouTube, we do shorts of the smaller stuff. Today we'll be doing. Looks like we're going to be doing top 5 draft with songs played at bar late at night and top 5 smells. Our guest game, we're doing top drunkest cities in Wisconsin, top Badgers, wide receivers by receiving yards. And then we have one reaction video. And then, of course, our beers. So we are going to be hopping in. I appreciate everyone. And we will see you guys for episode 21 next week. All right. Talk to you guys later.